Good morning, people. It's just 6:15, quarter past 6 in the morning. Not noisy at all, and it's about half an hour. I'm up for now, and I'm in that sort of mood. I feel like going for a walk, but I'm too exhausted from yesterday. It's just unbelievably hot and humid in Bangladesh at this point. If you go out and spend time in traffic, if you're not having air conditioning and you're not in a car, we have this public transports called CNG or rickshaw. If you take those and you get stuck in the jam, you pretty much are gonna be really your energy will be sucked out from you, just like anything. All right. So yesterday it was a very tiring day, but at the same time it's a very fruitful day. And just in short, let me summarize the day. I had a very long day because of the video earlier I posted yesterday. So the video basically was, I told you it's gonna be a little sort of surprise for Bangladeshi crowds, and I did it in Bengali and the sound wasn't there. I don't have the equipments, yes, for sure. I just wanted to just show you the shop. I hope you got to take a look at Starlin Enterprises, their collection. So that would little bit help. So do visit Starlin Enterprise. They are my brothers. I really like their shop. Honestly speaking, I'm a happy customer right here. Since their first launching of that day, you saw my videos, old subscribers. The first day they opened their previous shop, I was there, happened to be there. Even yesterday I was there at the Police Plaza 1, and they're really stepping up in the world, and for good reasons. So yes, I'm very happy for them. So yes, after that still I had to do a lot of work, and yep, right now I'm here. I'm going to be talking about Dolce&Gabbana, and this fragrance I have with me today, it's a very big name. It's a very big, it's attached to a very big name, to a legacy sort of in the fragrance community. It's not a new fragrance, and it's Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum. I don't know how to say it. I really have to learn French because they sound sexy as hell. Okay. Uh, this fragrance, how I'm going to be talking about, my take would be on this solely. As you guys know, I just tell you my opinion, and it doesn't mean it's absolute. You can do your pick, you can do your testing, and you put it to your nose. And for me, my thing is, I just try to find something that is to my nose is pleasant, and it's gonna get me compliments, and people are gonna like it. Simple as that. And Jeremy does again. Remember Jeremy? He said this is a good. This is one of the best fragrances in his from his recommendations. So let's see how this one works and what it's like, performance, everything. So I have the three of them in the line, and there are five in total in this line. So the first one I'm gonna say is the original EDT, which started the trend. Excuse me. And this stuff, really, I'll do a comparison video between this and the other two I have in my collection. This is my first buy, official first buy, when I started collecting alongside Lamal. And you can see 50 ml, I still have half left. I used a lot of it. It's a very beautiful fragrance. And also happen to have this one. This one I reviewed before, Dolce & Gabbana, the One Royal Night Dubai exclusive. This stuff is magical. I talked about it before somewhere earlier this year, and I'm going to be doing a review, full-on review soon on this, and then you're going to see the comparison video. So let's not talk about them, let's focus on this. So this one, the packaging comes like this, very normal, like sort of black box, but it says a nice Dolce & Gabbana written. So the thing is, presentation wise, it's pretty neat, it's pretty standard. It says EDP 100 ml, and there's the sticker that comes on the plastic wrapping. I took off the plastic, but I like the kind of the sticker, so I pasted it here so I can look at it. It says Dolce & Gabbana. Okay. At the back you have the ingredients written on with silver, and I believe this is made in UK. Yes, this is made in UK. It's written here, and the rest of information is here, batch code and all that. The bottle, however, it's like the whole line. The bottle is so beautiful, and I do have to say there are a lot of bottles that looks like it. There is Narciso Rodriguez. They have their bottles are sort of like this fashion. Express Reserve, they're also like that, and I believe the the whole one line, it's like this. But many other bottles, they have this kind of sort of bottle thing. This is the bottle, you must have seen. If you haven't, let me show you. Very beautiful, chunky and heavy. This is very heavy bottle. Glass is very thick, and the juice color, it's something that you really, and the bottle makes it the fade. This nice fade, light to dark. So the darkness mixes with the juice color of this, makes it very sexy, and it really plays with your mind. You're like, this is sex juice, isn't it? Yes, this is something like that. And the cap is sort of like a black. Okay, nothing much on the top. Looks very nice. Dolce & Gabbana, the One. It doesn't say EDP, it just says the One. Okay, bottom is your batch code and sticker, And the cap, when you take it off, nice snug fit, but I suggest you pick it up and then open. Very heavy cap, black. And the sprayer atomizer, I have this on my hand. Okay, let me show you the sprayer on this side. It's okay, it's not one of the best sprayers, but it does its job. So pretty much presentation wise, pretty eye catching. So now coming to the One EDP, what is this all about? Is it as dense or as good as EDT? What is the difference? How is it different from that? So it's not, I told you it's not going to be a comparison, but let me tell you about this. See, the one, the in this line, I bought the Royal Knight and I thought I'm done with it. But the thing is, I tried this in a shop once again, Stallion Enterprise. That's where I bought this from. And I tried it. I'm like, let me see it. What's the fuzz all about? And I did put it in my hand, and then instantly, after so many months, I just realized this is something. It's not a bad fragrance at all, because the smell that you get, that magical smell of amber and sweetness. There's also the feel of sort of like a cigar tobacco that was present in the One EDT. That one, and a little bit mild spiciness, the grapefruit up top, but not as bright as the EDT. And the performance is tad bit better, just like others say. I do get good performance from it, by the way. The EDT also, I never got poor performance. I got always 4 or 5 hours from it, which always made me happy. This one lasts on me like 5 to 6 hours. So about like 1 hour, sometimes a little bit, pushing a little bit more if it's rainy, if it's cloudy. This is damn nice. The opening is just beautiful. When you spray it, you do detect just like the One EDT, but you feel like, I'll summarize it very, very fast. Imagine 100 ml of the One EDT, okay? This bottle, this 50, imagine 100 mls. And imagine one more bottle, like 100 ml, 100 ml, 200 mls of this. And then they concentrate it in 200 mls in 100 ml bottle. They just press it down, the same juice, and the intensity becomes like of 200 ml to 100 ml. Okay, that's what they did with basically this. They didn't change the smell, which is to some people a little bit disappointing as a flanker. To me, it's a blessing. Why? It's just my personal view. When you like something originally, and you people are saying that company does a sort of like a excuse me, sort of like EDP or intense or absolute version, you want to detect that original smell because you love that so much. The DNA must be there. It shouldn't be so different enough, unless he's a stroke of genius that you made another masterpiece. You want to hang around about that original that you love so much, and you want it a little bit more potent. That is what uh, my vision is. And if yes, there are definitely some perfume who are really genius, who gives it like that extra edge. Dear Homme, people loved it. Dear Homme Intense, people liked it more, and they made Dear Homme Parfum. Not people liked it more, but they have the differences, yet they're all beautiful in their own ways. So this is what this thing actually is different. This thing smells very, very close to the EDT. Let me tell you, just a little bit more creamy, little bit more dense. Not in a way it's super monstrous. Nope. It is pretty much still somewhere performance longevity. I would say 7.5, 7. Previous one for me it was the same. So yes, performance wise, I wouldn't say it's a no issue. Some people have issues with this. People expecting much better performance, which you're not gonna get the beast mode. But very good performer. Let me be honest, very good performer. 7.5 out of 10 to even sometimes pushing towards 8 if it's rainy, if it's colder weather. It will last. Very nice, and does project decent. This is the dry down. I think the ideal weather for this to wear this, it's not high heat. The EDT one, however, I think is the one solution if you're looking for a summer one. This one is not daytime. This is for the nighttime, colder weather. If you're looking for tad bit cooler weather, there's no sun involved, no humidity and heat, this will beautiful, like transform in your skin beautifully. Sort of uniform, but it will pick up compliments. Ladies love this kind of sweet fragrances. This is one of my most complimented fragrances, the EDT. Imagine Bleu de Chanel EDT and Bleu de Chanel EDP. Bleu de Chanel EDT, people sometimes say I don't prefer it, doesn't last, but that one does project better than the EDP. EDP hangs around a little bit more, and for nighttime that is better. The EDT, the same comparison between the EDT and EDP of Bleu de Chanel is like this too. Okay, so yes, this is damn nice. For the smell, I will give it 10 out of 10. One of the best smells ever produced by the fragrance community, or not produced, offered in fragrance community. Very, very nice fragrance. Season, colder weather a little bit, nighttime, if it rains, and if it's not so hot. That's the only time I say don't wear this. But very sexy, very, very sexy fragrance. occasion to wear this. I think you can throw this on for the office a little bit if you really like to smell sweet. You're a little bit young. I think people who are somewhere in that 20 to 30 zone, they'll be the one who'll be rocking this because they'll be going out. Sometimes clubbing. I don't say because it will be destroyed in clubbing scenario. A lot of this smoke, um, let's say people sweating, booze, and then noise. It will be destroyed in the crowd of Ultra Mall or any other of these beast mode fragrances. This one, however, I see the office work. It will be very, very sexy, very nice. If you put this on, it will be very popular among the ladies. At the same time, it will be playful, bit flirty, but not a douchebag. Very handsome smell. Also, date night. I can imagine if you're going out with your lady, this is one of the most romantic fragrance you can wear. And the sweet amber tone, it's just always appreciated by ladies. Dress it up, put on also casual. You can wear this with your khakis and t-shirt. You can do that. But for gym, I think this is too sweet. So stay within that office sort of date, casual, that sort of affair. Dolce & Gabbana One EDP. And if you really love the line, I think you should look into also the Royal Night because they do have the differences with their different tones. For the presentation, it's nice to have this in your collection. It looks really nice. Okay. So overall remark, let me come to the my rating sort of. This is again my overview. It can definitely differ from every nose and every skin. On my skin, I get very good performance from it. It doesn't scream out. Even the EDT, I would say, project better than this. But for the longevity, I'll give this 7.5, pushing towards 8. Projection, it's first hour, it's good. But overall, I'll say 7, more like a 7 projection. Smell of it, 10. Uniqueness, since this started the trend, the sweet cigar and bit of booziness somewhere there. That bit of booziness. So it's a very nice sort of like Pure Heaven. It's right up there with them. But Pure Heaven lasts longer than this. Uniqueness, good, 10 out of 10. The scent trail, I'm gonna add that to this. Scent trail, it leaves, it's sort of like mild. It's not gonna hang out for hours after hours like Sauvage does or Aventus does, but this one does have good scent trail. You pass by, you leave a nice scent trail. And versatility, you can wear this almost all year round except when it's so hot and humid that you are boiling. That point on where this is gonna smell a little bit like coconut gone bad. That is one experience I would say. And overall remark for this masterpiece, this is I'm calling a masterpiece, and this is really growing on me. I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. Every single way I look at it, it's just making me smile all the time. And I like to put this on just to test again and again. It really works with my skin. So if you do like those sort of fruity, tropical, exotic scents, look at Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDP. Very beautiful fragrance. Okay, this is one of the best fragrances in designer game at this point. Take care, guys. Do let me know how you like it, and have a nice day. Bye bye.